Hello, welcome everybody. Good to see you all in chat already. I hope you hear me, by the way. My microphone should be working. Welcome, good to see you all. I hope you guys are doing alright and are ready for another week of whatever. Hype or no hype. Let me see, who do we have in chat? Welcome to... I cannot see the first person because my poll is in the way. Can I cannot, let me see, can I see it here? Who has... Princess Luna, Mark, Wargiver, there we go. Alright, now I have the first people in the chat there, otherwise I missed them. Yorgos, we also have Captain Steve, and thanks so much Captain Steve for the raid, appreciate that. 07 to you. Christopher, Uncle Matt, who else did we see there? Big Nasty, Christopher, Keys to Funk, Dead Seeker, Roger, Puira, Chaos Mian, Whiskey Barrel Gaming, Ivano, El Pander, Vanarama. Welcome, good to see you all. I hope you guys can hear me. I should be okay. Nobody's saying the mic is not working. Let me just put some music on while we are also talking. There we go. So to be honest, I kind of stepped away from the speculation here. When the emoji dropped, I did not feel the hype. When that little fist pump came up, was like, meh, this could be this could be anything. And also the fact that the sales also dropped, I was still hopeful. I was like, okay, I see the emoji dropping, and I was like, okay, this is good. Emoji is okay. I wasn't too convinced about the emoji itself, but then when the sales dropped on the same day, I wasn't expecting it anymore to drop. If it dropped on the same day of the emoji, I was, nah, this is not a summer update. I have a feeling that normally, if it's a summer update, Sean is so much more into the hype. He would be building up already this emoji a week before. I don't know. For me, I feel this is not a summer update, but that's my personal opinion, as in like looking at the history of how updates were hyped up. So yeah, we'll be getting something, yeah, most likely tomorrow. There are some obvious dates that fix. For example, tomorrow is the anniversary of the first moon landing, which could be influenced by that, but I don't know. I still don't know. We had last time, what was the last update we had? Was it Frontiers? I think it was Frontiers. When Frontiers would be dropping, we were all thinking it's going to be Star Trek because it's going to fall on the 8th of September, blah, 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 because that's the whatever. And it didn't happen. So I think we really don't need to think like, okay, this is going to be on that date, so it's going to be linked to that date. I don't believe in that anymore. But I think it's going to be either just a regular, and I don't want to say just, because that sounds like it's telling it's just something. Every update is always great, but compared to summer updates and a regular update, the hype for the summer update is always way higher. And for me, I feel like I don't know, the hype is not there for me. Yeah, we're gonna go over some posts and things that I noticed that I want to talk about. Yo, DM Rob, thank you so much for the subscribing. Welcome to the Beeble Hive. I have a few screenshots, or not screenshots, I have a few Twitter tweets from Sean and whatever is happening. Welcome Sebastian, by the way. Calder Seal, welcome. Nicola, welcome. Fariston, good to see you as well. Manic Maniac, Leslie White. Who else did I see? Sky Masters, Rodrigo. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm okay with hype as long as it's justified, and I do not feel the hype is justified for this update. And how do I explain this? The summer hype is not justified as far as I feel like. I feel it's good to be hyped about an update, but I don't feel like it's justified to have a summer update. That's what I'm feeling. My personal expectations. Could have been one update. I have to say, both Sentinel and Outlaws, when they released, I had a good feeling, and I think this might be also a good update, the next coming up, but I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's, if you compare it with Beyond, for example, when Beyond would release the summer update. Yo, Marcel, thank you so much for the €5, appreciate that. The hype for that update, the amount of build-up that Sean has been doing, Origins, the amount of build-up for Origins. And I have to talk about something, because some people are talking about certain updates that are summer updates, which are not. People are talking about Desolation. Desolation was not a summer update. Origins was the summer update. Some people are talking about Prisms as being the summer update. Prisms was not a summer update. Frontiers was a summer update. I feel like if you look at the difference also between Prisms and Frontiers, you will see that the hype that was built up... Vendel, thank you so much for the subscription. Again, appreciate that. If you look at the hype that was built up to these updates, Mr. Gumnuts, thank you so well. Thank you as well for the subscription, appreciate that. Frontiers was way more hyped up by Sean than Prisms. So... And also it fitted way more in time-wise. I think Prism's released at the 2nd of June, which is so early. So early for a summer update. Not possible. I hope at least amount of bugs, a full HQ file set. They left them out. What's that? And a full HQ file set. Yeah, what I would like to see is definitely a fix. Well, a fix. We have always been asking for fixes and stuff like that. But, you know, we'll have to see. I think a lot of these parts that have been built in No Man's Sky are so old now. I wonder, and that's why I've been always quite pro reset, because I think a reset could clear out a lot of old code, but there's so much, you know, back and forth and hate for resets that I kind of stepped away from it. Everybody knows my opinion, and that's it. Prism was 2.2 and Frontiers, although it was a summer update, Sean said it was just another update. Nah, I don't believe so, Captain Steve, but that's, you know, Frontiers was way bigger than Prisms. It was way more hyped than Prisms. Prisms was also way too early to be a summer update, so I'm not agreeing with that. To be able to see my cape. Yeah, Psychedelia, I know. That's another one that I was like, why can I still not see a cape? And why can my Gek not wear a hood? Why can Vikings not wear a cape? These are such weird... I mean, I'm okay with the fact that they wouldn't happen, but I would like to get an explanation from Hello Games then. Why? For example, I think a Viking don't wear capes because they are not into all this fancy stuff, which would be a great explanation, but it would be nice to get it either in the lore or as an explanation in the game. Let me see. Can I jump over to my screen here? This is my little page that I made. Let me see. Game face cam. Yeah, here we go. This is the little page I made. Let me see. I can scale this up a little bit so you guys can read this better. Is it? I have to say, there's definitely something. Can I not zoom this in? No. Here we go. Let's do 150. Is that better? I think that's better now. Yo, Keys to Funk, are you on the console? Um, 2.5 crossplay. But crossplay was not a summer update as well, no? Crossplay was 11th of June. There were no sales for crossplay at all. By the way, Keys to Funk, let me just show your message because it was hidden. They are more worried about the Nintendo account. I would not expect much. So anyway, these are according to my experience. These are all the updates with the.
Gosh sake, watch your language.
Let me just shut this one up here now, because this is going to be annoying now while I'm talking. Commands, action commands. Disable. And let's disable this one as well. There we go. So if you look at the ones here, crossplay, Halloween, both of them were updates, but they didn't get any sales at all. The only one that got sales is Leviathan, but was not counted as an update. It was counted as an expedition. And I don't know how you guys feel about, you know, expedition versus update. If you count an expedition as an update, I don't know. Next have been improvements and enhancement. I'm feeling like an expedition is just I mean, I don't want to use just as a negative word. I'm just saying that comparing to others, you have summer update, which is a massive thing. Then you have a regular update, which is great, and then you have expeditions, which are nice, but they are not updates according to me. They are just using the game base, and just add some story and one or two little expedition rewards that are not that changing to a game. So if you look at let me see, can I show this here? Yeah. How is this readable for you guys? Can you read this? Looks glorious. Yeah, man. It's annoying. It's annoying. You guys all love it, but it's annoying. Yeah, you can read it. All right. So if we look at the, let me see. This is the last. These here are the last dates that we had updates. These updates from companions onwards, all our updates have dropped on a Wednesday. All of them. Before, when I did like when the Frontiers update, when I was talking about Frontiers as an update, and I actually had the exact time, the date, this was because I could calculate the dates with sales and how they are released before. So, for example, Origins, we had a sale between the 21st and the 5th of October. And it took about 12 days before the sale ended. That was the 12 days before the update dropped. And that was a very... if you look at here, for example, Beyond was the same. When the sale ended, 12 days before the sale ended, the update dropped. The same here. Next, before the sale ended, 13 days, the update dropped. And then if you look at the other regular updates, you can see that the sales were way shorter. And also the time before the sale ended, the update dropped in a shorter amount of time. But after Frontiers, they have been using this, and there's no more difference anymore. If you look at that, every time before the sale ended, it took 14 days. And this is Stronghold, by the way. Well, Stronghold, I just wrote Stronghold because it looks nice. As a title. I love the title. Stronghold would be a great title for a No Man's Sky update. But if you look here to all of these, Frontiers, Sentinel, Outlaw, and also Leviathan, all of them had a 14-day sale. None of them made a difference. So all of them took 14 days. And if you look at the times they released, they also... You can see they all 12 days, 12 days, 8 days, 12 days. None of them really had a different anymore between like end of sale and when the release update dropped. So there's no more way to like know, oh, this is going to be a summer update. Oh, this is going to be a regular update. They kind of made it all now equal. Nice Excel formatting. Yeah, you can see that I have actually a whole thing here going with all like how long it took between the sales, so you can see how long it took before an update released. And then I don't know what I have still here. This is like comparisons, conclusions. This was from Frontier still at that time. But yeah, this is a bit what we are at. So we could get a summer update, but we don't know anymore, because now you can see all the time, all the sales are all the same time. All of them take 14 days. All the time now you can see Frontier, Sentinel and Leviathan dropped 12 days before the sale ended. So today or tomorrow is the 20th of July, which is another 14 days again, so it could be again perfectly falling on that day. Tomorrow we most likely will see the update. Update will drop with an expedition, and then they drop Leviathan with no planned update. It's hard to know what. Yeah, I know. I know, Captain. And then when he says like, it's gonna be every 6 to 8 weeks, he calculate, hey, this is more than 6 to 8 weeks. I made my video about that. New speculating. I use that gives some of the data, but that's epic research. The strong update. Anytime someone says I hate this game, a bunch of Guildford thugs will appear. The blind monkey tweet. Yeah, he's just making fun. He's like ashamed. That's a for Nintendo's triple license. We get emotes. Who is in charge? Seems too early for summer updates. Will make your right and left hand muscular the more you use it. It's okay, we can't show this. Let me see this. So I saw Oscar dropped a tweet as well today. I was looking for this one on Sean, but I didn't find it, and I was good luck that Oscar just dropped this. Here are all the emotes that have been dropped for every update. I don't know, Leviathan seems to be a separate update here, which I do not agree with, in my opinion. But okay, it is okay. This is the only, by the way, this is the only emote that was given for an expedition. The other ones were all linked to an update. I think like expeditions got Pioneer, Frontiers. What did Frontiers get again? Cartographers, I think. I'm not sure anymore. We did get another update as well, which was the beachhead. As you can see, there is no separate emoji for that beachhead as well. So I really doubt this is gonna be a expedition only. There's two reasons for that. First of all, this was an how do you call it? What you call this? An exception. This Leviathan up was an exception. I think Leviathan dropped because they were not ready with an update or whatever, I don't know, or the update had to be linked to something else, I don't know. Leviathan seems to be like out of place there. Also, the reason that I don't think it's going to be a expedition is because Sean posted this one here. If can we see Sean's post here? Sean posted the arm emoji with the screenshot of all the updates where there's a blank spot, which makes it clear for me this is going to be an update. This is going to be a content update, not just an expedition. I've been waiting to play again. Yo, by the way, first last, welcome to the stream. Caroline, welcome. ZX, welcome. Panda, I said hello to you already. Ray Butcher, welcome to see. Seems too early for summer update. It is not too early. We had earlier because 16th of July was when No Man's Sky released, so it could drop anyway. So it could be a summer update tomorrow. The only thing that makes a difference is that for me, Sean has not been hyping up to this update as much as he has been doing other summer updates. The sip to whiskey, I'm not drinking any whiskey, Skymasters now. It's too early for me. Could it be single-handed? I don't know. After Sean. So yeah, I feel it's gonna be a content update. I just don't know if it's gonna be a summer update. Yo, Mikey, welcome. What I wanted to look at is we have seen this one more often. If you have not seen, I think Professor Cynical, Zoo Games, and I also think Captain Steve has been talking about the emote that was shown already with when they were talking about all the builds they have been doing, the updates they have been doing. But it's not the only time they have been showing this emote. So if I go to this one right here, you can see after Leviathan, he also used the little pumping arm because it was used as well with the screenshot. I'm really considering if they... No, they couldn't. They couldn't. I don't think their updates are that slow. As in, no, that quick. I don't think they do like, okay, now we're done with this update, now we start with a new update. They are working on several updates coming. So one is working like on this update for 6 months, this one has 4 months, this one has 5 months, and then just, you know, they drop the updates out one after the other. So I don't think this picture will influence any of their updates. But this is the one they use it here. Yo, Zoo, welcome. Redeem Y Rum. Okay. Flying Brian, welcome. Zoo, good to see you. Don't do it. What? Don't do it. So no, I don't think we will... You're making a convincing case by a moon-related expedition tomorrow. It's okay, Whiskey Battle, it's okay. Look at here. What is this? What is this? Another arm. February 10th for the Nintendo Switch. Another one. Right here. Arm for Nintendo Switch by Hello Games. So they have been doing this arm for quite a few times now. It's not new. Switch, again, the arm. I am wondering if their update is linked to their Switch. And it was planned to drop together with the Switch, but the Switch has been now postponed to October. That doesn't mean that their update has to be postponed. So it could be that the little pumping arm, the strong arm or whatever, is linked to an update that the Switch would have been linked to. That these emojis are just trolling. I doubt it, ZX. I mean, if the arm relates to platforms, I don't know what was the next one. Let me see. Next was the little rocket, so that didn't really point to like Xbox. This one did show VR. Beyond was definitely VR because that was the goggles here. As foreshadow for the new update. The problem is, Pander, is that we do have a sale on both Steam and Xbox right now. So there is something happening towards No Man's Sky. I've been looking at the... if you look here, you can see there is a sale on No Man's Sky right now. Can you see this? Yes, you can see it there. There's an A on No Man's Sky. There is a sale on Xbox and on Steam, on Steam and on Xbox, and we are still waiting for the PlayStation, which is still hanging there because that's only going to happen on Wednesday. PlayStation updates their PlayStation Store every Wednesday, so the sale will be applied most likely there. Now, what is important right now is this one. Let me just refresh. Let me see. This one is still not anything. We are still on the public, experimental, and eternal. They are all on the same builds, so there is nothing happening right here. Yeah, that's true, Firestone, and I've been saying that this arm could be anything because we had, for example, Origins. He showed the tangerine, the orange. Who would know this would be Origins? The little ball of wool was Companions, and then we had also the eyes. Did I just get a drop frame? We also had the eyes, which was Frontiers, which was either Overseer or front ears because it has the eyes. We don't know. So they were like very cryptic, unusual emojis that did not link at all. Could you zoom in a little bit because I'm on an iPhone? Let me see. Can I zoom in like this? Yeah. So if we look here, let's see. I just need to make sure I'm not sitting in front of it. There we go. So you can see here, branches. We are still all on the last month. There's no update on the internal branch yet as well. Yes, he does that, Whiskey Battle. The thing is, if he uses it as an emoji that is going to cover an update, then the question is, what is that emoji about? Because he has been using the gun, for example, for 2 different things as well. We're not done yet. Let's go further here. This is Hello Games, by the way. Can I zoom this in as well a little bit? So Patterson can see it. Hello Games, both Hello Games and Sean Murray. There's another one. That one right here. And one more right here. Sean Murray posts all new weapons with the little strong arm next to it. That was the one that was like, hey. Yeah, Sam, I'm agreeing with that. I didn't want to see another expedition. We most likely will see another expedition. What we might see actually is an update dropping. An update, a regular update dropping with a week later the expedition starting. That then is going to take 7, maybe 6 weeks. That's going to come close to... But we are not close to October. I mean, we are 20th now. That means we're going to be end of September... No, end of August, which is still another month. So we could get an update at end of August and then the Switch release. Oh, Sergeant, welcome, by the way. Good to see you as well. Juby, welcome. Good to see you. Stuff, welcome. The ARM is calling beta testers for patch building. We can do it. Or something like that. I don't know what it is anymore. 2S guns. Yeah, Ray Butcher. That's what I'm thinking as well. I was talking with Golden Gek about this. You know, showing your guns or popping your guns or whatever you say it. So it could be a gun related, weapon related update again. I'm feeling a little bit unsure about it because we had 2 combat updates, which was Sentinel and Outlaws, which were both focusing on the multi-tool and the guns on the ship. I don't know if we should get another combat update that quickly now, or should we have something else? Or are they splitting up their update that much? Was the plan to have all these together, Sentinel, Outlaw, and another weapon update, for example, all in one package? They had issues and they just started splitting them up. I don't know. But I'm feeling like, while I'm okay with a combat update, I feel like it might be a little bit too much of one thing. It would be nice if we just had 2 combat updates, a focus on something else, and then maybe another combat update somewhere, and then the next, you know, at the end of the year. I don't know. That's why I'm a little bit confused. Like, are we going to get 3 combat updates in a row? Is that really what Hello Games is going to do? Is that what the community really wants as like in general? I don't know. Strongholds, I really like the name as well. No Man's Sky Strongholds would be a great update. And it could refer to, for example, you know, a stronghold, upgrading your base, upgrading a space station, upgrading your freighter, and these would all be able to link to what we have seen, you know, as in data mined and items that were like in the files that we cannot use yet. Kinu, welcome, by the way, good to see you as well. 1 wooden mop, wooden bucket, new cape, 1 week of bugs, weeks of complaints, and new expedition. The Emmer clean update. I don't know. I don't see. I think we will have to accept the fact that Hello Games is going to be an update. Not Hello Games. No Man's Sky is going to be an update that they're always going to have bugs. And if they want to clear it up, they will have to take a break, stop making updates, clean everything, clean all the code up, and do a reset. I'm telling you, the only way to get rid of the bugs that are in game right now is by a reset. It could have been called steroids. Buffed up Gex. This is the only one. Right now the guns, all new weapons that really makes sense. As in, this one makes sense because it's linked to previous emotes. We had the same with the combat overhaul. The one that you see here. This one was also used several times right here, and I think this one was used for Desolation right here. So, you know, there's only a limit of emotes you can use as well, of course. The Moon of... Yes, we've been talking about that as well, Wildbear. Which is okay, it could be, but... Pff, Armstrong? Really? Are we gonna go for Armstrong? It makes sense. I mean, we had the two eyes, which were Overseer, which then, of course, did not make anything with because Settlements was, in my honest opinion, Settlements was a small piece of the update compared with all the new building parts. So, I don't know. Would that mean everyone would lose their base? Yeah, Walter, but I'm completely okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. I've been making, I think I made 2 or 3 videos about this already. Like, we need a reset. We need a reset. As a builder, I think we need a reset. There was a lot of controversy and people swearing and a lot of angry comments, but I'm sorry. If you want to have a good game, if you want to have variation, if you want to have no more bugs, that's the sacrifice. That's the sacrifice. And we'll see. Maybe they are working on something to make sure that we can save our bases, but in all honesty, it's not something that is necessary for me. One big central server, yeah, I think that would be important, Sky Masters. I think that's one of the main reasons why we have so much issues as well. But then again, I don't know. Is this? I don't know. It would be nice that Hello Games creates a way to have a more, they get an encom or something that covers that server. I think that might be one of the issues. I don't know. Connection, but I have no idea what the emoji really means. I talk at GDC 2020 Sunset how the team is split up to work on updates, month 1, month 3, etc. See what other teams are toying with, and it leads to chaos. Yeah, I think that's the issue as well, Captain. And what I think as well, but the problem is because there are different teams working on different updates, one person is doing a change on like the source code, and then the other one is doing a change on the source code, and then these source codes collide. And if there's not a communication, and I think they have a pretty good communication, but if there's not a decent communication, if there are misunderstandings, that is what's causing the bug. So then it has to be 2 updates that uses that line of source code, which for both of them have to be different, and that is what creates, you know, issues. It's a good call as it's anniversary of the moon landing, but what? Yeah. To be honest, this might be just not because I'm not subjective. Welcome Fest, thank you so much for the subscription. I might not be subjective, and I don't want to see. I want to see something else. I want to see something that is really interesting. Like I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Which base computers had the guest book? Yeah, I've been asking that for a long time, Captain Steve, as well. This is Facty. What is what? This is Facty? SB now cables to transport materials to infected to come close to unless you want gonna ship weapons enemies. Organic ship, you know, organic weapons would be nice. Like a living weapon, okay. But then again, this is a nice little addition to something, not as like the main update. Helen Fiscal Report says they have funds for stuff like this. Look it up. Yeah, you know, Skymaster, I have a problem. I'm not a big financial guy. So if I look at these numbers like, for months, and now we don't want moons? Shiny moonlights? I'm not talking about that, Wild Bear. I feel like if you would add a moonlight, that's not an update. That's an addition to an update. That's a part of an update, you know. I want to see... What I want to see is deeper oceans, more to do in the water, for example, because I want to build in the water, but I don't feel... When I was building the Atlantis build, that felt like there was a great location, but the water was not deep enough. I feel like a deep water base would be cool. I feel like that we could see way more implementations of what we have. For example, the Nautilus. The Nautilus feels like it's a submarine, but I can swim almost quicker than a Nautilus. It would be nice if the Nautilus was just used to dive deeper if you want to reach a certain depth in the water. I mean, you know, kind of more like reasonable, small additions, but really adding to like usefulness of things. I don't know. Bumley, welcome. I don't think it's an expedition. If we talked about this, if you look at Sean Murray's tweet here, you can see that he is now showing the updates, the actual updates. You can see Leviathan is not part of that, by the way. That slot that has to be filled is a content update, not a expedition. I think we might see an expedition, but linked to that update that is dropped. Superman arm, and it means super formula, but chemist. Yeah, I think so too, Captain Steve. And then again, a super formula would change complete everything. It would reset everything. And I think Hello Games did warn us about a reset when they did Next No. So they should warn us as well now if that would happen. I can be fed different fuel types, getting fuel. Yeah, I think what that would be nice, Juby, and I've been talking. There's so many ideas we've been talking about, like giving more applications to things, like when you when you use a certain weapon, it has this is special to that weapon. If you use a gun or a ship, that ship has advantage over that ship. Not just like it has more storage or it has a better damage potential. No, it has to be like, you know, or if you're a race, let's say I go for a GEC. When I go into a GEC system, I should not, for example, work on my, what you call it, although this could be abused, of course. But let's say, for example, you are raising your standing with a certain race, then that would have to give you way more advantage than simply being able to do a mission in their store. You know, that's, you know, I feel like there's a lot of these little things that could be added that would expand the gameplay exponentially without having to do anything to actually like adding new building parts or adding new planets, or that's what I mean. Been bank or no, I don't think so. I mean, a stronghold is not a vault. A stronghold is actually a fortress, like Starship. Yeah, I don't think we ever see that, Firestone. And you know what? That's okay. I mean, that's why I'm playing Star Citizen, because I like stepping in the ship. Just hulked out organic suits. Reset before Xbox, a reset before Switch might be on the cards. Well, not really, Captain Steve, because for the moment it's a single player. We might see a reset when they do multiplayer. Cesar, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the Beeble Hive as well. Popping strong arm veins. Best time to reset before Switch. I think it will be, if they do a reset, it might be when the Switch gets a multiplayer, because we don't have multiplayer for the moment anyway. Yeah, that would make more sense, maybe, Captain Steve. Stronghold with the... Yo, Sam, have a good one. Thanks for joining. Just a big muscles update. Yeah, we all can be all more buffed. They should lock ship sails behind reputation. If your rep is too low, you can't buy the ship you want. That would be a good one as well, Mario Bros. That would be good. If you, for example, have a low, standing, you cannot buy S-class ships. You have to have a higher standing to buy an S-class ship. And generate hype around update like this. It was, if it was Fortress emoji, it would have been on the nose. That's true as well, Panda. But it always, I mean, we had some that were quite obvious. Although this looks like a diving, I think maybe people over. Does this look? Is this, what is this? Goggles? I don't know. Did anybody talk about VR when we were talking about this one? I don't know. I don't know. Hey Paul, thank you so much to become a member. Appreciate that. 07 to you. They could still online feature based, etc. I think this is going to be a standalone for the moment. They might. I don't know. I don't know if. To be honest, I've never really played games on the Switch that are very multiplayer focused, because first of all, it is not their main focus. Most of their games are like link up your switches together and you can play with 4 people together. And I feel like multiplayer has always been like a little bit of a down low on the Switch. And I don't know how well Nintendo works with regular changes and updates to their platform. So if, for example, you say like you can see bases, then that has to be updated regularly to the server. I don't know how well Nintendo works with that. Like buffing arms. Linto, welcome. Good to see you as well. With reset on multi-tools. He didn't do a yellow arm emoji, so it's not a Simpsons update. Overhaul, I hope, or strengthen the game. But then again, if you do that, then what does this have to do with... Is this, you know, reinforced, maybe? I don't know. How... I mean, we have No Man's Sky next, which kind of told about your... Okay, we're gonna change this. This is No Man's Sky 2. No Man's Sky next. No Man's Sky Beyond. So we moved further. Then we went to No Man's Sky Origins. Each of the frontiers, I'm still holding with frontiers, Captain Steve, because I'm not accepting prisms as the summer update. But each of the summer updates, each of the anniversary updates, kind of always were like a move up, a step, next, beyond, Origins, Frontiers. It was like we're gonna, you know, it's like something new, something. What's the word again? I forgot what the word is, but you know what I mean. Armada. The problem is, Claire, and I've been trying to do this always, is like trying to look at this as objective as possible. Because for me, it's like an arm. Could be lifting, you know. Could be whatever, you know. This, depending on what you like to see in the game, your expectation is gonna lean towards that more than whatever else. Star Wars update, maybe. Yeah, ostentatious, we've been talking about it as well. I don't see it. I mean, I see what is intended with that, but I don't know. It feels weird. Moon update? Moon update. Maybe the moons are going to start rotating around the planet. Could be. Maybe. Maybe we see a planet rotation from now on. Could be. Yo, Mandrake, thank you so much for the pie, man. Appreciate that. 07 to you. Yeah, welcome home, Space Station. That's still something. Welcome home, Space Station. The building parts of the freighters. I have like a feeling... Yo, MSG, welcome, by the way. I don't know if I said hello to you already. Yeah, I did. Lynx, welcome. Silent Robot, welcome. Good to see you as well. Custard, welcome. Armageddon. Yo, Inside, welcome. Good to see you as well. or just general adjustment to the combat updates, so they could actually bring more war. You know, Farriston, I think it might be very true, and the reason why is because of this one. I feel like this might be another combat update. I just am like, is this really what the community wants? As in general, I've seen a lot of pushback about, I don't want another combat update. So, you know, there are some people that want more combat and battles and stuff, but I see a lot of pushback. All we get is a boost to exotic ship shields. We never had a year focused fanatic boost. We never had a year that was focused on just one thing. Each update was always a change, you know, variation, building. I don't know. It could be. It just would be. It would be out of character. It's a golden rabbit, a golden diplo. I saw somebody saying it was actually a what you call it again? It's the lazy creature. Hey, 172 people watching. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Great to see you all. I hope this is interesting to you. This is the first time I'm actually doing a live stream just talking about the updates. So let me know how you feel about it. It's fortitude. Yeah, it does feel like force, strength. I said call to arms. You know, there's a lot of things you can use. I don't know what I actually used on my. Let me go to my YouTube. What did I do again? What did I say here? Flexing arm, fist pump, showing guns, strength, muscle, bronze, a call to arms, show of force, stronghold. These are the few of them that I could think of when I was talking about it, but I also think combat updates with competitive enemies. Maybe the residents. Well, I think for me, Stronghold sounds very plausible. It's also because I'm kind of still of a builder in my head. So it would be nice to be able to build in a space station, claim a space station, build into it, fortify it, and then, you know, against pirate attacks or whatever. I don't know. Shinobi, welcome. Hells, welcome as well. RB, good to see as well. Sully, I always say Scully because I'm thinking about Uncharted. Sully, welcome. Hartkus, good to see as well. Linto, Buck, welcome. Robot Trucker. Michael, welcome as well, good to see you. Armistice. Luis, thank you so much for the subscription, and Kufu, welcome as well. Thank you so much. I guess my own space station to build, customize, and defense. Otherwise, yeah, I'm good with the amount of pew pew we've gotten. Variety to lol. Yeah, that's what I mean. The Origins was the way out of there. That was like the most people went nuts. What? Oranges? What are we gonna get? Oranges? What is this? Everybody was just totally, completely lost. But it is what it is, you know. Shadow Links, thank you so much for the subscription. But I look at next beyond Origins, they are point in time, but I can link the arm emoji to point at time. Well, the arm emoji is just the emoji. The title is what points to the time, no, Captain Steve? I mean, the rocket doesn't show a point in time, it's just a rocket. Next was the point in time. Beyond were goggles. The goggles don't show a point in time. Beyond was the title that showed... Jason, thank you. I appreciate that. The title was what is pointing towards the time, not the emoji. Yo, Freddy, welcome. Dracona, welcome as well. HC, welcome as well. Yeah, I seen some factions as well. There is definitely a lot of possibilities there again. I would love to see a way to create a guild or a clan or a group into No Man's Sky that is actually, you know, noticeable that you are like part of the Beeble Hive or you're part of Captain Steve's. I don't know, Captain Steve, what is your name for your group? Gag strip bars? Giant gas giant. That's true, Sully. That was it. That was it. That was it. People were thinking like, oh, this is like a planet. It's a planet. Popeye. I really want to see what it's going to be tomorrow. Let's see what the update is tomorrow. I'm expecting it to drop tomorrow. Pumping iron. Well, Mandrake, we already have iron, which is ferrite. Muscles. Muscle from Brussels, Hells. No. What do you call your... I mean, my members are bees, you know? They are member of the beehive, so they are bees. I don't know what you call your little, you know, what you call your members. Yo, Chaos, see you later. Thanks for joining. Appreciate that. Have a good day. Yes, Harticus, and I would say yes, but on the other hand, it is an emoji that is linked to the update. I'm just wondering how that links to the title. The trailer probably will drop at the same time of the update. Most likely we'll get the update, then we'll get the trailer, and then the patch notes like 5 hours later, so we don't know what's in there. Yo, Mr. Yusuf, good to see you. How you doing, Travis? It's been a while. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing okay. No, not yet, Yuri. Not yet. Let me just check. Still still nothing. If we do not get an internal update, by the way, and it's gonna be the internal update drops after next week. I mean, we could get an update on Thursday, but I doubt it. We could get an update on Thursday, and then the internal update drops tomorrow. Could be. Yo, Wardy, welcome. Valette or Valtteri, welcome as well. He is tweeting. I need to check the tweets. Let me just check. You're the Queen, Beeble? Yeah, I'm the Queen, yes. Chumps. Ah, yes, they are chumps. 70 hours a week trying to deal with the inflation. Man. Hard-working man. It would be cool to be able to have weapons on freighters, railguns, etc. It would be nice to be able to defend and actually have your freighter jump in and actually join the battle if you have like... But again, like I said, combat update feels weird to have another update that... Yo, Katrin, welcome. I don't know if I said hello already to you. To be honest, I'm not extremely hyped about it because I still don't think it's a summer update. But let me just check. What did Sean tweet? Sean Murray. Let me see. What does Sean Murray say? Sean Murray retweeted this one from... oh yeah, he just retweeted. Okay. Nothing special. Nothing special. If he posted the arms together meme, maybe ally update, faction wars. Yeah, but he always worked with one meme. He never really worked with two memes. Did he memes? Did he ever use two emojis on any of the summer updates or any of the updates? I don't think he did, no. Yo, yeah, Dracona, that's a good one. Yo, Jen, welcome. Sam, good to see you as well. Shadow Links, I said hello to you already. Shinobi, I said hello to. Does the amount of arms matter? It's summer, it's an update, summer update, doesn't mean a big one. Yeah, well, the summer update, we are talking about the anniversary update. Yeah, so just for the people that are member of the Discord, by the way, Sam Vines just made a good point. There is a spam bot going around that is posting a link to a Discord link in the in private messages. If you click that link and you join it, the bot will take your account, hack your account, and use your account to send that message as well. So do not click any links that you get in private messages until you confirm from the person that it's actually a link that you want to go on. Did he for Beachhead? Let me see. I just need to have something to search because I need advanced search. Advanced search. He did some weird this, he did some weird of that, but I don't know if he actually did a I'm not sure anymore. I don't know where I am. Yo, Danish, I would say. Welcome to stream. As per any updates, any ship or multi-tools you like or have, it's worth getting the seed for it in case the update breaks or permanently deletes it. Yeah. Also, take in account that if the update drops, it might happen that ships change color or change shape. Do not delete your ships. Also, all the ships that you do not delete the ships. That's the first one. With the update, do not delete your ships, do not delete your builds, do not do anything until fixes are being implemented. Also, during that time, do not start claiming ships because they probably will change once they start fixing it. Just that you know. Never knew about that advanced search. Yeah, if you search something, you'll be able to advanced search here. It's really easy to find something back if it's necessary. It's actually 4 arms because 4. Yeah, I've seen that as well. HC. There's so many already. What you call them? What's the word? There's so many speculations going on that I think everything has been covered so far as I can see. Now we just need to see if one of us is right. He's active now. He's active. He's very active now. So it is a sign. It is a sign. If we have an internal update dropping today, then we have an update definitely tomorrow. If not, then we might have an update Thursday. If not, then the update is next week, and that could be a summer update. Who knows? And don't build into... Yeah, I would say... don't build on platforms. Do a high build or something. Build in sky. Not all in sky. Build some halfway. Every update will always do something. If it's a ship update, a combat update, it will change your multi-tools, your ship. If it's planetary updates, if it's like a variation, it will change the planet's terrain, things like that. Needless Gamer, by the way, good to see you in the stream. I don't think it's a reset. First of all, I'm expecting, if there's gonna be reset, that Hello Games is gonna, or No Man's Sky, or Sean Murray, is gonna inform us about that. He did it with Next. So I don't see an update. The only time I see an update dropping, it will be when Switch gets multiplayer. I say shipbuilding. like a metal foundry. Yeah, that could be. But the foundry is like more like a smithy, no? Is it not? Yo, Emmeline, welcome. Crystal, welcome as well. Maybe that update. Crystal, we are expecting tomorrow, and judging by the previous updates, that will be between, and that's 11 my time. I'm not sure if what's your time. So between 11 and 4 p.m., 11 a.m., 4 p.m. Central European time. That's the time where the updates drop the most in between. Saved underground. I need update comes out. I wait till the push out 1, 2 hotfix and then get to play it. Yeah, that's a good one, Pander. Especially if you're not rushed to play it. As a content creator, I'm not. I'm just jumping in it straight. But so stop building after the update then. If you build, I would say don't build on the ground. Build somewhere high in the sky. You know, do like 20 floors up. Build higher. Make a little floating base, something like that. But does a reset affect says the last time we had a reset can usual it reset everything, but that was with next, and next was when was next again? Next was in July 2018. I don't think we will see a reset of that magnitude anymore. Hey Lily, welcome. Is from Rosie the River. I don't know who that is, Shadow Links. 17 likes on the stream. Oh no, Keys to Funk. If you're on the mobile phone, you might have to refresh your stream because we have 92 likes now. Could be more, but it's good. I think almost every side of game needs a significant buff, not because I hate, but because it feels slightly superficial sometimes. Stimulations. All right. We could do some building. How long? We have been talking for like an hour. I think we covered most of it. We can still talk about it, but I don't want to share anything. Is there? Let me just quickly do one more check here. Let's see if we have anything happening. Nope, nothing happens here. Let's see if Sean Murray did another post. Nope, only retweets. This one, I don't know. This is just, you know, a shame, you know, oh, you guys. That's all. This is the emote. This is the emote what it's about. All right, let me just jump to just chatting so I can start up my game. They instantly set it up elsewhere in the game anytime. I'm not sure if this is Ezra. Ezra, thank you so much for the subscription and welcome to the Beeble Hive. I think Beachhead was... What was Beachhead again? Well, we can check. We can actually check. Beachhead was... Beachhead was Expeditions, no? Was that with Prisms, maybe? When did Beachhead drop? The mode of an endgame, ship hunting and exploding gets... I don't think we ever will see an actual endgame, but what I would like to see is a lot of stories that have to be closed off. Ariadne, there's a few more that are like too open. Like Artemis as well. I don't know, Artemis kind of has like this possibility to open up and have another piece. We are in a simulation after all, so why can we not take Artemis and upload him to the Atlas and he becomes part, or they become part again of the actual simulation. I don't know what he did for emote. Does Does let me just check something. No Man's Sky fandom. Expedition to Beachhead. Doesn't show any emote. That would be nice as well, no? For the people of fandom. I think it would be great to actually have the emote as part of the information screen here. Started on the 17th of May 2021. So if I would go to No Man's Sky, I just need something and then I can do advanced search. Advanced search from No Man's Sky. And then it has to be done between... we don't have like a time? Here, that one. When was that again? 17th of May. 2021. Let's say the 1st of May. There we go. And then until the let's say the 18th of May, just to have it for sure. 2021 again. Nope. I don't think he did an emoji for this. I think this just released. Kenchi, thank you so much for the subscription and welcome to the Beeble Hive. I have to imagine, but sure it was an island when merged into somehow. May not have been a legit. I've searched on that date range, nothing there. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's already... That's the only post he did. I don't know. You should look up when the emojis for the other summer updates were first posted. Yo, Spencer, by the way. I'm not sure what you mean with that, Spencer. Had much better rewards, things you could actually use in main game. Yeah, I think the first expedition was actually one of the best ones. I mean, like reward-wise. I really enjoyed the third expedition, which was when you're on the planet and you could not get off. I really enjoyed that one. I actually enjoyed the last one as well, the permanent one. I did actually enjoy that one. But, you know, I can understand that sometimes the rewards are like, you know what, it's not worth playing the expedition. For me, I understand that. Especially if you don't have time for it as well. Add back legacy parts. Shinobi, I have still a feeling that legacy parts will either be removed one day, maybe with the reset. And again, I'm talking about this reset as a hypothetical thing. This is not something that's actually going to happen. This is just an animal that lives near us and is a possibility. First, I should say when Sean first tweeted emoji versus the update came out. Oh, Spencer, we already been talking about that, like according to sales and things like that. So we kind of know that tomorrow is actually a really big possibility for being a update. But we have no internal update yet. I don't know what's going on here. Give me a second. I just want to double check if... You never know. Nothing has changed yet, no. They ever reset the universe again? I'm expecting this might still happen. Tusk Vision. I think the Switch multiplayer might be a good opportunity for that. But in my honest opinion, I think Origins was the perfect time for that, to reset and get the bugs out. They didn't do that, so I'm assuming they are trying to find a way to make sure that they can do something without losing people's progress. It wouldn't need, it does need internal Fariston, it does, if there are rewards and stuff that you are, like for example, the living freighter, the space whale, cannot just be there, it has to be added as a piece of you know, software or programming. And I've been talking here with my face on the screen without showing you what actually was going on the screen. Again. So like I said, we're going to do some building. We can do some, maybe we can go to, let's go to, what we call it, Mos Eisley. Do you have math experience? Like everybody, I assume everybody has some experience in math. Spawn that high divided into pond, but missed and face pounded in the ground instead. Advanced math? Not really, Shinobi. I think I already told that last time that I wasn't too great at maths. I had to go to a specialist to learn to calculate using my brain. But I'm pretty good at math. I love math, but I do not calculate like people would do in school. I have a different way of calculating. Yo, Noah's Midnight Oil, welcome by the way, good to see you. The derelict freighters, it could be HC. It could be that that they're like a derelict buildings now, which are strongholds. I'm definitely okay with that. Will the update come this week? Most likely. Psycho? Most likely. If you see my... Actually, if you check my video I made about update soon, I told there would be an update between the 20th and the July and the 4th of August. So if it drops tomorrow, I'm actually again on the right time. But I'm thinking it was a summer update. Well, now I'm feeling it might not be. You seem to be very good with 3D objects. Are you left-handed? Yes, I am. How do you get the concrete pieces? Luis, if you have them, you mean the legacy parts? I'm assuming you mean these. These parts. Then these are legacy parts. You can only get them if you were a player before Frontiers. If you did not have any of them, you cannot have them anymore. Yo, Bow Chaser, welcome, good to see you. What do you hope this update will contain? The problem is, I had a hope, Captain Steve, but now the emoji made me confused on what it's gonna be. So I was hoping, and actually I talked about it in my video. I was hoping about to see deeper water mechanics, space station or freighter update, and that was kind of it. More planets would be nice, but I don't think that is going to be happening. Alright, so let's continue a little bit here. The more you think about it, the more confusing it gets. Yeah, that's totally true. That's totally true. Yeah, I know, Lily. A lot of people are trying to say that it's going to be that. I still am not convinced. To be honest, it makes sense. If, let's say they say the 20th of July was Armstrong, so let's use Armstrong. It's about moons because it was a moon landing. We will get moons and planets rotating now. It's going to be a planetary rotation. Makes sense. Could be. I just don't know. I don't know. It does not feel like the direction we are going. With Sentinel and Outlaws, I felt like these updates were promising. They were really promising updates, like, we are going somewhere. These updates are getting really, really good. What is next? Next is ship customization. Seriously, I feel like this is one of the updates that really would be one of the future updates that would fit in the lists of updates we had. Space station ownership really fits in that list. Planet rotation? I don't know. JZ. Normally every 6 to 8 weeks, but not always. Sometimes we have much bigger gaps, especially over the winter period, or way larger gaps between the updates. But during the year, between the 6 and the 8 weeks is a reasonable amount of time. We could let lunar lander. I don't know, that rocket launcher was such a weird thing, Buck. A space station is kind of a moon. It's a satellite, yes. Adam. Story-wise, it seems everything was headed to the void. Something was definitely heading towards a bigger enemy or a different race. That was definitely something where we were going for. That was my feeling. The void is something that I still don't know. I don't know. The void is like a word that has been used a lot, but I don't know. The world of glass, that's the one that's important for me. Yo, Pierre, welcome. Any changes after the whale update? Was there any changes after the whale update? I don't think so. The only thing that was actually changed were the X-Class modules, which seem to be way more valuable and useful now. That's not a moon. Could be. Maybe we get a Death Star while there. Chaotic, welcome to the Beeblebum. Thank you so much for the subscription. Theoman, I actually agree with that. I would love to see that as well. I think it's gonna deal with a stronghold and having people we can recruit to fight with the settlement by fighting base and stronger armors. Could be, Freddy. Could be indeed. Mango, welcome as well. I already said that, Wildbear. You're too late. Alright, so this is gonna be the, this is the cantina, Mos Eisley cantina, that we've been building in the last 2 streams. Not the last 2 streams, the last 2 building streams. We could focus on this. Maybe I put my curtain here. Let's do that first. Let's start with the curtain so we have kind of a finishing and then we can do the piping. I'm on Juby, by the way, I'm not a big fan of the living ships. Flowery Squirrel has definitely noticed that. I don't know. The living ships never really tickled my pickle. Bow Chaser, thank you so much for the £5 super chat. Appreciate that, man. 07 to you, man. Um, it's 37 degrees and only 2 p.m. Save me, peeps. Zane, I'm sorry. It's 40 degrees here, but I have an AC. How are you doing, Zane, by the way? Except by feeling hot. I'm looking for something that is gonna give a little bit of distance. There we go. And let's go to the curtain again. It's lack of upgrade opportunities I hate with living ships. Today it's thunderstorm and tornadoes. I love ship designs in the game, but I really would love it to build my own spaceship. I definitely would like to see like parts that we can find and build. That would be a great update. That would be a great update. Sonia, thank you so much for the subscription and welcome to the Beetle Hive. And Bobby Jr., thank you so as well. Appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the Beeble Hive as well. Let me see, something like this. There we go. So now we have a curtain in the back. Maybe start forcing your hand. I hope they make it hard to customize. I don't think so, Toski. If we would get a ship customization update, this is something that Hello Games has been working on for a long time. This is not something that they now will start to make because Starfield is doing it. I think we have a ship customization coming, and I think they have been working on that for quite some time. My boat either. There's an issue. I have a fan blowing the hot air back on my face. Otherwise, swish. And looking forward to the update. Thanks. Yo, have you tried the frozen bottles in the back of your fan? I saw somebody that was like had 2 frozen bottles of water, hung them on the back of the fan so the air passed through the cold bottles and cooled down the air. I saw somebody else that had a fan that blew into like a container with ice, that blew in and then blew out again on the top, so the ice was cooling down the air. There's some really genius, solutions for that. No, it has not updated yet, Zane. It has not, so it could be a Thursday update. Maybe Shinobi, or it just changes the focus. Instead of finding ships, you will start finding space part or ship parts. That would be a good, Isn't killing all the polar bears. Shoe customization color and sticker would be nice. Beeble, have you tried Space Engineers? Very build focus. Yeah, it's not something I like, Captain. If I feel it's too clunky. We're getting upgrade freighters, make them stronger. As someone who only have a B class so far, I'd like that. When Frontiers dropped and when the collision-free building happened, it did not kill glitch building. It just boosted glitch building to another level. And I think that's going to be the same with ship hunting. If ship customization would happen, then there might be a way that Hello Games is going to implement that, for example, you cannot find the body. You can only add pieces to it. You can change the wings, you can change the thing, but the body, you have to find things like that. I don't know. I'm just speculating now. I think that whatever happens, it will change the focus of what is happening. So ship hunters, for example, will no longer start looking for ships. They will look for ship parts, or they will look for a specific thing that only can be found instead of made. If glitch building really bumped, the control is insane right now. We need more. I mean, it could be really hard to find these pieces. You know? There's 256 pieces you can find, but you can only find them in each one piece in each of the galaxies. So I got my curtain. What I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna create that little bar here where we have the bottles hanging down. For that, we need some... I should save first because I'm never sure what is collision friendly or not. Yeah, I still don't know, Katrin, why this is not happening. Naming saves, I have no idea why this doesn't exist yet. I was thinking ship parts and their ratings could come from solving ships and maybe random. You know what would be nice, Tyum? And I'm not sure if that is what you're saying. For example, let's say that instead of ship hunting, you will find ship parts, but these ship parts all are different classes. So you can find a C class wing. You can find C class weapons, or you find B class weapons. So you can have a ship that is no longer a S-class ship. It is a combination of parts, which creates a quota, a value of your ship. So instead of a B-class, you have like a 80% ship. Because you have these collection of parts become that ship as in the total value. That would actually make ship hunting more interesting than what it is now, I think. They would need to add a lot of parts as a lot of people have their best ships. Check my previous message, that higher ranking ship scrapping gives you more ship parts. Yeah, but that's a good point as well, Shadow. But I'm actually talking about something different, is that the piece you find is a class. So you find a C-class wing, or you find a B-class weapon, or you find an A-class engine, which then creates a combination of these, a percentage that is a value of your ship. So if you want to have a great ship, you have to have all your pieces have to be S-class, for example. I had the best chip, Shinobi, by the way, in 2018, and I had the best chip in 2019, and I had the best chip in 2020. The ship that was best in 2018 is nothing now anymore because the rates changed, the warp drive changed. So I think Travis was thinking the same thing. Did he say that? Because I really missed probably a lot of people in the chat here. 12 space instead of 9. We have, how many do we have now? We have 12 ships, no? Don't we have 12 ships now? Or we have 9 ships. We have 9 ships. Yes, that's what I mean, fanatic. So you have to go and find another part. Let's say you find an engine that is a B-class engine. If you want to upgrade your ship, you have to find a A-class or an S-class engine. Then you can install that engine on your ship, and then it becomes an S-class. Well, it is not an S-class ship. It just depends on what all the parts are. But then you can find an S-class, you know, square engine. You can find an S-class round engine. You can, you know. But just fighters alone have 27 wings, each being C, B, A, and S would be 100. Is that not great, Shadow Links? Because the ship itself, the piece itself doesn't change, it just changes class. So it will only be 27 wings. It will only be 27 wings, they will just have different classes. I mean, I don't know what... Do I have my ship here outside? Because I put my base computer somewhere. Where is my ship? There it is. Okay. So, I mean... You could find this engine here. A, B, C, or S. But the look is always the same. You can change the color. You just have an A, B, C, or S class, which makes it interesting for ship hunters to go and find the S class engine of this. Yes, that's okay. That's just like you would like to find a ship. I'm not sure what the problem would be there. Yo, Rum, no, it's not live yet. It's not live. We are just speculating and talking about it. Where do you part? How do you know these things? Oh, I don't know them. I'm just speculating, Andy. And welcome, by the way, to the stream. So you mean a fighter wing would be any wing just in that letter grade? I'm not sure what I'm... So I could find a wing. I mean, okay, let me call in my ships. I've just built some short walls, which is okay. Let me just call in some ships. If I have them. So we have a hauler here. Is that all I have? The golden vector. This one. You're gonna land on the same spot? Okay, let me just yeah. Alright. So now let me wait for it to land. So you see, this is one wing here. This is the, I don't know what the name is anymore. I think it's vector wings. Then you have these. This is another wing. All right. Then you have an engine, which is the round engine here. I don't know, is this a round engine? It's a round engine as well. But you can see these are the same engines. This is a round engine here. This is a round engine there. Now, I could find an engine here. That engine is a B class, and this engine could have been a A class. Which makes it, for example, if I then look at my ship, if I go into my ship, and you look at this, you can see that my hyperdrive range, for example, has 80%, because it's a B class engine. If I would have an S class engine, it would be 100% engine. That would make a difference to your warp drive. So if you want to improve your engine, you either find an S-class engine, which is not maybe a square box, a square engine, or you look for your round engine, which is an S-class. So that gives more value on like searching on go to a planet, find a crashed ship, dismantle it, find an engine, things like that. Does that make sense? I never sold the starting ship. I got S-class. Is that your what's it called again? The what's the name again? Pillar? Radiant Pillar. But doesn't already have different classes of add-on modules now for ships? Yes, but that are the modules. I'm talking about the actual engine. I'm talking about the actual engine. For example, if you have an A-class wing, or if, let's say, you have a C-class wing or you have an S-class wing, the wings influence your mobility. So the better your wing, the quicker your ship will turn. If you have worse wings, they will not turn as quickly. I'm just, throwing some ideas out. Andreas, thank you so much for the subscription and welcome to the Beeblebum. Yeah, Andy, by the way, I'm not talking about this update now. I'm just thinking ahead. I don't think this will be ship customization. I don't see the ARM linking to anything but ship customization. That will be other things. Yo, Choda boy, welcome. I probably missed a lot of people saying hello. Munchie, welcome, by the way. I think I missed more people as well saying hello. Adam, Guardian Angel, welcome. Bobby, welcome. Did I miss anybody else? Django, welcome as well. Good to see you. Cody, welcome as well. Argofontes, welcome. It's an item or like a blueprint? You will have the ship, you will have the piece on the ship. Well, you could have it as a blueprint, maybe. But you could also have it on the ship. So if you want to have that S-class wing on another ship, you will have to dismantle it from that ship, for example, and put it on another ship. And then replace the other wing with something maybe different. I don't know. I think it would be nice to not have blueprints. That would also extend your... it would take the hunting and the finding of pieces longer. It would make it more... I don't know. No worries, Andy. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. Yes, Shinobi, you can actually visit it. I actually made a video about it, and there is the links are there. Infinity? Ooh, Chaos. It could be. Was it Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin at the same ship now? I'm not sure anymore. Yeah, that's what I mean, Argofontes. It would also just limit the length of that. If everybody gets the blueprint, it's done, I don't know. Yo, Taz, welcome. Enra Silver, good to see you as well. I think I already said hello to Taz, by the way. Apollo 11. So it could be Buzz Aldrin Infinity. Yeah, it's a bit of a, you know, a lot of hub jumps, but okay. Yo, Shadow, I understand what you're saying, but if you're looking for a ship, are you looking for a ship yourself? Are you going through each of the stations trying to find the ship you're looking for, or are you going to the coordinate exchange on Reddit, look for that ship, and then travel to that space station or that planet? Most of the people are just doing that, no? Aldrin Collins. Yeah, Tom Sneery, welcome by the way, good to see you. I know Armstrong, because, you know, everybody knows Armstrong. But I never really went in too much of that. I actually never really was too interested in, like, space travel in real, like, at that time. I don't know. So, I don't know. Aldrin, Buzz Aldrin, yes, I know. Collins, I have no idea who Collins is. I can't find it myself. I try in MSC. Okay. So, I mean, if you really want to find that part, you can go and pick it up from that system. I don't know how it would work still. Do we want to be random, or do we want it to be found on locations? And what is more important? Is it important for space? That's a question I'm having right now. For me, for example, building. For me, building is... the fun is in building. I do like to show off my base, but if I would not be able to show off my base, I would still enjoy building. So, is ship hunting the same? Are you ship hunting because you like ship hunting, or because you want to show your ship to others so they will go and collect it? What is the importance here? Collins had to stay in orbit. Do you think it's going to be the 4.0 update? Yo, Intercept, welcome. Sean has been posting the Frontiers the ice 10 times. He has been posting the orange probably 20 times. It never showed the amount of posts never really was about the number of the update, you know what I mean? I don't think so. I don't think the amount of emotes that he posts is a sign of the number of the update. But that's what I mean. So the fun for you is in the ship hunting, no? It's in the hunting. I know, for example, we have some shit hunters. We have ship hunters like Flowery Squirrel, Cuball Gaming. Who else does ship hunting? Who else? Ostentatious, did you do some ship hunting? I'm not sure if you did. You probably did. You probably did. But I don't know. What is important there? What is important there? Can change. I'm a shit. Legendary Monkey, welcome. I don't enjoy sitting in Outpost for 3 hours. Which means it would be probably easier to find that S-Class piece if somebody shows you where it is. If somebody says there is an S-Class vector wing in this system, you go and fly, you pick it up, you install it. You don't even have to wait for it, you just go to that location, you buy it from the space station, or you scrap it from the ship that is found, install it, you don't even have to wait for it. I'm still not doing anything here. Can you see this? I'm looking at the screen for like... So, what I wanted to do, I want to install these spark plug and gas canisters, because what I want to make is... or for example, I'm just thinking now. Let's say that they finally implement deeper oceans. The really good parts you can only find deep underwater, which you need your Nodland for. So you have to go deep underwater, find a crashed freighter. There is a crashed ship inside. You can scrap that ship, then get that one and install it. That's the high-end ship. There's like the unique ones, you know, the exotic pieces. And the easier it is to find a part, the lower they are in class, the harder it is to find them, the more valuable they are. I mean, there's so much possibilities there. So much possibilities. Rusted Ghost, welcome, good to see you as well. Good to see you in the stream. The player's number drop because people get bored when they have everything at their fingertips. Well, I think we get to that point now. Even if we don't have ship customization, we are getting to a point where everybody easily can get the ship that they want. If everybody can dupe, everybody can cheat if they want to get the money, and that's where people just lose their interests. I think that's definitely one of the things that Hello Games has to look in is, you know, especially if they want to make it more multiplayer focused, they will have to definitely look for ways to avoid this. Okay, so I can delete this one now. I need to make it a bit higher. Okay. Wait, there is a slot space for nanite shop in the stations. It could be... There is a... What? There is a slot space for nanite shop in the stations. It could be for ship parts. I'm not sure what you mean with that, Shadow. Make us work for it. Yeah, I definitely would like to see more exploration or a reason to explore. I have to say, I do enjoy landing on the planet and looking around, and most of the time I'm doing that because I'm looking for a place to build. But there is no reason to go, for example, in a cave. Because if I build in a cave, I'm going to have an issue because the terrain is going to regrow or the thing is going to change. So there is no reason for me to go in the water and stay exploring deep oceans. I go in the water because I need to find a little building, a room, pick up my thing and then gone again. I don't know. There's always like this. I do spend quite some time on a planet, especially if I want to build there. If I don't have to build there, I stay there for like 10 minutes and I'm gone. Trading could be better. I agree, Spencer, and I think trading is definitely one of the milestones that has to be worked on. I was expecting that freighters would link to that, to trading. It would be nice as well that they do a trading between players, create an economy between players. The problem is that because of duping, cheating, and the save editor and things like that, it just doesn't make any sense. Marco, I think it's going to be an update, a content update that is coming, not an expedition. Or it's going to be a content update with expedition included. Especially if you look at the tweet that Sean did with the fist, the arm, and all the updates below it, it shows content updates, not expeditions. Next to the multi, there's a room. There is indeed still room for that, but is it in every space station like that? I don't think so. Yes, I do, Guardian. I've been talking about it for 2 years now. Portal back to your freighter. I think that would be nice. I just wonder if they did it on purpose, not because it causes issues. Because, I don't know, where there's your freighter or whatever, I don't know. That might be the reason. Volcanic, thank you so much for the subscription and welcome to Beeblebum. Go all out on organic ship evolving now, then do metal ship customization in a minimal way, call it interior. Going to lurk, waiting for... No worries, MSG. Actually, I'm waiting for something to be delivered. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen today, though. UPS. They have their own banners in game already. Yo, Chaotic, I think it would be nice to just get rid of that. And just have people been able to make their own banners. Rohan, thank you so much for the subscription and welcome to the Beeble Hive. I think for me it feels a little bit, and this might that might offend some people. I feel this is too elitist. Only a certain amount of hubs and groups get a decal and the banner, while others don't get it. I find it would be nice everybody has that opportunity or possibility. They just say like, okay, you have to have a clan with 20 members. Only when you have 20 members, you're able to make yourself a logo. Things like that. I don't know. I feel it would be nice that everybody has that opportunity and not just, known hubs because they are, close to Sean or whatever. Maybe local trade economies had a unit cap to stop excessive use of crashing markets. Yo Shogu, welcome, good to see you as well. I'm just gonna check if we have any changes here. No internal update still, no. Greg Gamer, welcome, good to see you as well. Johan, welcome as well, good to see you. Alright, so, I was doing this, but I'm gonna move you up a little bit. What? No? Okay, I need to duplicate you. Just put you here for a second and then delete you. What is the height? The height is right there. Okay. Hey Ninja, welcome as well. I have like 250 hours in No Man's Sky. I don't any of this. What this is? Spent my time building mostly. What's that? Over 80 bases there. Yeah, if you look at Galactic Hub, they have like 500 bases on the planet, but you don't see them anymore. I think it's 150 bases or something in their main hub. Okay, so that's that. What I'm gonna do here, let's see if I can pull my supply pipes. I'm gonna delete these windows here for a second. So I can look from the top down. Supply pipes. Yeah, Cap. I actually saw somebody saying that as well, because both the Mac, the iPad, the Mac, the Switch. No, was it Switch? There were like a whole bunch of devices that use this ARM software or ARM technology. New Arms War, Omega Falcon, welcome. I doubt it, but okay. I'm still not convinced about any more combat updates in the next 6 months. Play fitness? Maybe. Yeah, Ninja, we talked about it as well. I was like, but what could it mean? What could it link to? I mean, moon update, meh, not really my thing. But it could mean, for example, planet rotation. But then again, it feels very minimal. If, let's say, they just make an update with planet rotation, what is it going to change for you as a player? Not much, you know? What's the difference between a regular update and a summer update? Regular updates are mostly smaller. Summer update, most of the time, is really large. There's a lot of things happening. There's a new piece of storyline going in there, there's way more content added in one big update. That's the anniversary update. We call it a summer update because it only happens in the summer, but actually it's the anniversary update. While the other update, like Outlaws, they gave us a new ship, which is actually, to be honest, quite big. Sentinel was actually quite a big update if you compare this with let's say Origins. Although Origins was quite big now, it gave us quite some new planets, new biomes. That's not good. That's not straight. How could I get this to... No, it didn't, ANCAP. Beyond introduced VR. Origins was the change of biomes and planets. There were like three new biomes. Beyond was the VR update, and still Beyond was VR was new building mechanics. I think there was a new systems as well. I'm not entirely sure now. For me, Beyond was one of the biggest updates for me that I really enjoyed. The other ones are nice, like Origins was great because it had a lot of new variation, new planets, new biomes. Frontiers was a great update for me because it was building. It totally annihilated building, as in glitch building, so everybody had to start from scratch, which was great because I could make a lot of guides. And I love the building parts. But Beyond was the update that really pulled me back into No Man's Sky. Why are you rotating like that? This is angle on the right direction. This is angle to the right direction. See, this is flat. Why are you doing that? Why are you going up like that? Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, I'm probably gonna have to put a short wall there. Just to be able to lean on it. Not perfectly straight, is it? Okay. And I cannot delete it anymore. Okay, let's reload. Reload manual save. I just fell to the floor. Okay. So, what I need to do, I need to start from the back wall, so I have always the good line there. What? Can't. There's so much snap points, this thing is like, what? To rotate the wire in all directions. You can, Shinobi, you can actually, look, I can rotate my wire, look. But the other way, towards you and away from you. I'm not sure what you mean with that. Okay, so we need a power line that is hitting that side, but it has to be on that desk so that we always have the same height like there. So if I do this and this, that should be the height of our pipe. Alright, so now I can put that one here again. There we go. Yo, Korvax, welcome. Good to see you, Cal. Yeah, I think a lot of people are not, maybe came in a little bit later when we were talking about the ship customization, and they probably are not really aware of the solutions we had for it. And I have a feeling that I don't want to talk about this all again. So, what you can do, you can check my stream and watch back what I was talking about. addition to anomaly station. Yeah, we will be able to gamble. Alright, so now pipes. Alright, so now this is placed in. Let's save this. No, but keys to funk, I think even if we do that, I think we talked about ship parts as well last time. And everybody, no, ship parts cannot, but they don't understand the depth you can go actually with this. And I don't feel like talking about it again. Also, not everybody is willing to even do that, so. Alright, so. I think I might have to redo this because I'm not 100% happy if this is gonna look too straightforward, I think. But I just want to see how it looks once everything is a little bit in place. And let me see, what's the time? I think we're gonna have to close off anyway. This is gonna be a pretty short stream today. I think we talked about everything that we wanted to talk. I'll do some changes here. What I'm gonna do, let's save this. Then I can delete it. I will do this differently, but I'm gonna have to close off anyway the stream. So let's just delete these so you have a bit of an idea what I'm going for. So it has to be a little bit more chaotic, but that's the style for like the bar. What are you building? We are building the cantina of Mos Eisley. Do you like trains? To build them, you mean? It's okay. I just need to be. It needs to be a little bit more chaotic. This is a little bit too lined up and straight, so we'll have to figure out how I can do that. But that's okay. have tried that Railroads Online on Steam. No, not that kind of trains. I don't like them. I like to build one, but I'm not. No. All right, I think I'm gonna call it for today, guys. 149 people still watching. I'm not sure if there's anybody streaming today. And to be honest, I'm not sure if they're gonna allow me to rate them. Let's see. We can show some love to You know what? Let's go and show some love to Alexi Check. If we can, let's see. Let me just edit this and see if this works. Because it seems like YouTube has a bit of an issue lately with the changes saved. Okay, good. Thank you guys, appreciate that. The next is well past its best. New missions around flexes. Let me see if there's anything changed. Nope, still no internal branch, guys. It's getting tight now. It's getting tight. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you all jumping in. Thank you for the 155 likes. Really appreciate it as well. And also the donation, super chats, memberships. Appreciate that all. I will see you again most likely tomorrow if the update drops. If not, it will be Thursday. We'll see. Or it will be next week. But I'm pretty sure Thursday we are definitely streaming anyway. So it's going to be that. But that's going to be it. We're going to be raiding Alexi Check. He's a No Man's Sky explorer. He does biology, find creatures and great planets. He's very chill. Show him some love. Press that thumbs up if you come in there. And just say hashtag BeebleRaid so he knows where you're coming from. The stream will automatically go there. So if you are if you stay around, you automatically will be moved over to Alexi Check. If it doesn't work and you do not get sent over, this is the link to Alexi Check if you want to go and show some love. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great day and see you all very, very soon for another stream. Bye-bye. Thank you. I actually pressed the wrong button, so have a good one.